Okay, so this is quite a potent working involving the Santa Muerte, the Black Santa Muerte. I'm just going to pop her up on the cards. Basically, this is for someone who, basically, she is a very toxic person. She meddles in people's business. She has a young daughter who is impressionable, and the young daughter keeps seeing the mother with all these men. Sorry, I'm going to move that incense. Keep seeing the mother with all these men coming by. It's a really bad thing to put on a young child that's impressionable and stuff. And she's out for cash. She wants to be with men who have money, and she bleeds them dry and then just casts them aside for someone else. She also goes into partnerships and takes away happy, so-called happy couples. Obviously they can't really be happy if they're easily swayed, but this woman will go in and she will do her, try her hardest to remove the man from the wife, partner, whatever, significant other, and then she will bleed him dry and cast him aside, and she will break families, and she will do all that. So this woman needs to be stopped, and what I'm going to do is tie her down. And this is only the first part to this working. It's very potent spell, and I'm calling on the black aspect of the Santissima Muerte, because I think we need to do something about this. So I looked at a few cards with regards to this female, and she's with someone at the minute, and I do feel that the guy is very vulnerable. He's lost someone very close to him. And there's the money card, lo and behold, coming up there. She's making it out that she's a damsel in distress because she always claims that she's ill, and that gains sympathy from some guys. Some guys see women that they want to save, and she plays on that. But the good thing is, I have the sides in the middle, and that's making me think that there's a weakness there, and I can slice down through that and make that guy happy. He needs to be removed from the situation. I don't honestly think he's happy by looking at those cards. Yeah. So I do feel that we can work on that. But first of all, I'm making a doll, cloth doll. Just get a piece of black material. This is her photograph, date of birth, etc. I've anointed that with, what you call it? Banishing oil, okay? Now, let's get her confused because she's pretty silly as it is. Smart but silly, if you know what I mean. It's important to also know that it's important to know that this doll will be a representation of her, and it will be baptized. I just don't like touching this stuff. Okay. That's for starters. Now, just a tiny little bit. I only use this on special occasions. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Wow, I could use some of that. I use that when I do the jar. That's a little bit of volcanic rock. Okay. Why is it when I'm looking for something I can never find it? Perfect. Found it. I'm going to put in some asylum dirt. Why not? Now, if you're going to do this, like I said, please do a cleansing afterwards. Use salt water if you have nothing else. You smudge yourself, whatever you have. Hyssop. All these things I'm very, very good at. Cleansing, and it's important that you do so because this is a very negative working. Actually, that's the petition. That there's some I've got a bleeding candle going. The bleeding candle, I just put some of it over the petition. Now I need some string or yarn or something to hold this together. Let's see. Okay, so I'm binding it away from me. Okay, it's going to be very, very small, but it doesn't matter. It's just a small representation of the person. And I use black for negativity, discord, all of that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's quite a potent working. And it really is for someone that you truly do not want in your life. It's something that you need to give a lot of thought before you do it. Okay. I know everything's very hard to see here, but I'll give her legs. I normally make little dresses, but we'll give this one legs because there's always the option of putting pins into the legs and stuff. I know she has health issues, so I can always, play on that. And please don't be offended in any way when I say stuff like this, because at the end of the day, I've thought this through, and it's something that I decided upon. And if I can save some people, from some heartache and families and children suffering, then I think I'm doing the right thing. It's all about bringing the scales back into balance again. That's what we're doing. The scales are out of balance when this woman is running around causing havoc. So I'm going to tie 3 knots in this just to, if I can, tie 3 knots. It's a bit tight. Now, to baptize this, you need some holy water or blessed water, and you need to basically just, I'll explain in a second. There we go. There we go. Something like so. If you can see that, okay. Put it on the white background. It's just not a very attractive puppet, but it's a puppet. So I will be getting the water, and I will be putting the water. I always hold it all, usually in the left hand, and the water goes with the right hand. And I'll put it on her, and I will say, "You are now the mind, body, soul of, let's say, Jane Doe. I call the spirit of Jane Doe down into this vessel, and you are now Jane Doe. What I say, what I do will happen. You will take orders from me," kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what basically I do. So it's not just a piece of cloth, it represents the person. So give me one moment. I'm going to clean this area. Okay, so I have the petition anointed with vanishing oil. I'm just going to fold it up into a tiny little square, and I'm going to basically say what I want to happen. That she will have no luck, no prosperity, no love, no health, no good things in life. Everything is gone. Everything, nothing will come to her. Relationships are terrible. Men are not attracted to her. People will gossip about her. They're doing it already. She's so negative that nothing will go her way. From this moment on, nothing will go her way. She will suffer for every single person that she has wronged. It is time for this to happen. No one deserves to suffer any further, only her. So you should have something that resembles this. And please be careful. Again, like I said, be careful with these sort of workings. I work with Santa Muerte, as you know, and I know how to, I just know the ways of Santa Muerte. So just be careful. Like I said, be careful. Now, I'm hanging this doll upside down with a piece of black yarn. So I'm going to tie this around the leg bit. And I'm going to be doing this for a few nights. I'm just trying to, it's so dark in here, it's very hard to see. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, damn. Sorry, it's so fiddly. Bring it up closer because I can't see too well. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 3. Now, I'm going to work, like I said, I'm going to work this over a period of time. I'm not sure how long. But there we go. Now, the petition, I'm going to attach that with a coffin nail to the body. Okay, so I'm kneeling her down, and we're going to put some black arts oil, just dipping the coffin nail into that. Okay, coffin nails, you can get them if you try looking on the internet. I'm sure you can find them. I'm just going to bind that around. Okay. So this is me basically nailing her down, and it stops her from hurting other people. On the petition, I also called for an end to her relationship, but like I said, I want to play with the doll first, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about. I'm sorry, I'm really concentrating, and it's hard to talk and do this at the same time. But what I'm trying to say is basically I'm going to work the doll for a while before I put the doll either in a jar or in a coffin box. A coffin box is very permanent, but I mean the same results can come from jars, like so. But a coffin box is very permanent. One moment, I'm having a bit of a difficulty here with this leg. Okay, so I finally got that, and what I'm going to do is I have some. I think this is Santa Muerte incense. You can use whatever incense you have. Okay, what I'm going to do is hold the doll upside down and swing the doll in the incense. I do have some doom incense, which yeah, I might use that if it's very strong, and I had it specially made actually for me. I didn't make it myself. I had a witch acquaintance make it for me years ago. But yeah, that incense is gone out. Let me see if I have some more. One moment. Okay, so I did find some Santa Muerte incense. So I'll be holding her upside down whilst pushing the doll back and forward, like so, through that instant smoke. I'm going to tell her that her life is now upside down. Everything will be turned on its head. No one loves you. No one cares for you. Your money has dried up. Your love life has dried up. Everything about you is so toxic. People are gossiping about you. You can't cope with this. You will disappear into the shadows where you belong. You hateful person. Everything that you did is coming back to you tenfold. What you did to others is coming back. There's no getting out of it. It's going to happen in this lifetime. You will pay. You will pay, and it will hurt. So I will be doing that for a few nights, and what I'm going to do is put a little tack in that, and I will hang that from the wall that's above the Santa Muerte altar, and I'm going to put some more bleeding candle over it. I love these bleeding candles. They're black candles and they bleed out red. A bit hard to see, but you don't need to do that. Just go with the flow. If you really are feeling in the right sort of mood, put a pin into the flame of a black candle. Let it get really hot, red hot this one is. Place it through the head. That'll make her confused, give her headaches, kind of thing. So I'm pushing a lot of intention out towards her, and this coffin nail will nail her down. And when I'm finished, like I said, that's going into the ground, and I could bury it just the way it is, but I'd like to cover it in black salt and maybe wrap it up in a black cloth, tie it tight with black yarn and graveyard dirt, and that will go into the graveyard. Or I could put it into a jar of my destruction mix that I make myself, or you could use a sour jar, one of the two. But no matter what way we look at it, she's going down. I did a spell on this person about 4 years ago. This is a personal spell, actually. I don't normally show personal spells, but I did a spell on this woman 4 years ago. It's a lot of folks have been coming to me with, issues with regards to her. So since then, she has lost her house. She's now living with someone. So she's sofa surfing. But she's still, when that spell went out, she was with a guy, and what happened was, everyone asks in the comment section about these spells. So now's a good time to basically tell you. Well, anyway, when I cast the spell, yes, she was with this guy, and she did actually really like him. He had tons of money and a fancy house, and he was so well known, and he did business, and she wanted to be the wife, of course. And of course, her being her, she sickened him, and he got rid of her. And to spite him, she ran off with his brother, and the brother made a complete and utter fool of her, just used her for what she's only good for. And so that was the result, basically, of the first spell I did. And she lost her home, and she's being cyber bullied, apparently, according to her anyway. There's just a lot of things going on, since then. And now I see a poor innocent younger guy, and I feel really sorry for him. He's he just looks very vulnerable, and sometimes someone has to just step in and, call the shots. But yeah, the first spell went really well, and she was just gone for like a long time, and now she's raised her head again. Spell work, spell work is the kind of thing that, yeah, you can get a good run of it for a few years, and that spell lasted nearly 5 years. She had 5 years of, being bullied online, no success with men, stuff. So now I'm doing a stronger one to really nail the issue down, nail her down, and hopefully this will stick and no one will get hurt. It's just too many people are getting hurt at the hands of this person, so I feel that we just have to do something about it. And as always, please, 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 like I said, do your cleansing. If you don't have anything at hand, plain old salt, that like that. I don't know if you get that here. That's table salt. Use that. Put that in your bath water or your base of your shower, as I wreck the place. Put that in the base of the shower, or you could fill up a basin and put some in a basin and put it over your head, and then step out and let yourself air dry. Florida water is another one, and there's other things. Hyssop oil, sage yourself, or visualize all the chakras being cleaned as well as another thing that's very good. And I'm asking the Santa Muerte to protect me, to keep me safe, and basically that's basically what I have at the moment. So if you have someone in your life that is like that won't go away, that is an option. So I have high hopes for this one. I really do. I don't doubt it in any way. I know that this person deserves it. That's the thing. I don't believe in waiting for karma. I don't believe in karma as such. I believe that karma is misinterpreted. I've said this before. I believe that us people that don't truly understand living where we live, the karma is cause and effect. Karma is not someone up in the sky who's making decisions for us. To me, karma is cause and effect. Many people believe that karma is something that is dished out by, some sky wizard kind of thing. I don't know. But no, I believe that karma is something, we could go deeper into this subject, but I believe karma is cause and effect. You do something, if for every action there's a consequence. So that's what I believe, and I also believe in reincarnation, and these things go hand in hand. So I'll do a video on that, and I'll go into more depth. I want to play with this for a little bit longer, but yeah. Please leave whatever you want to say in the comments section. If you're waiting on a video from me, you'll be getting it shortly. Like, share, subscribe. I'm thinking of, I'll do a separate video. I think I have memberships, but at the minute I need to fine tune those. Because at the minute I have things there, but I want to fine tune it because I want to devote a lot more time to YouTube this new year. So I best go. It's getting late. Have a wonderful new year, and like, share, subscribe if you wish. And also, I will also be doing a pack of card readings very, very soon. That will be probably a go live. I did a go live. The last one was on Halloween night, and I just wanted to see how things worked. And yeah, I'm confident enough that I'll be able to handle that. So go lives are coming very soon. I just need to clear up the last videos and get back on top of things. And that's all I have to say. So have a good night, and take care, everybody.